Good morning, it's Emily. I'm here with your daily wisdom shot for September 1st, 2018. I do intend that whenever you come across this video that you'll get a message from the reading, so the date doesn't really matter. Thanks to everybody who's been watching and anybody who's been reaching out to me. I have a very quiet group of viewers, so please, I encourage you to comment because your questions might be somebody else's questions, and I think there's a lot of value to sharing that, especially at this time. So, on with the reading. Today I'm getting a lot of cards of... So, I'm seeing like we're kind of blocking our own happiness at this point, like it's there waiting for us, but the things that are in our way, we're holding on to. It's like there's a struggle to decide to take this movement forward, to take this jump forward into fulfillment. And it's like if we really trusted the fulfillment was there, we would totally do it. But since we're not, like, it's just like it seems so magical, it seems so unreal or surreal, we're holding on to what we have. Like basically a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, or something, whatever that saying is. But what we have in our hands is truly empty. It may have gotten us to a certain point, but right now it's like it's nothing but conflict. It's nothing but empty conflict and separation and inability to connect with others, and yet we hold on to it like it's the only thing in our lives, and it might be right now. But the truth is, because we've held on to it so long, we're at the point where the universe is stepping in, and we didn't shift, so now we're going to be shifted. I can kind of sense in my life where that's the place or places where that's true. So you might, if you're resonating with this, you probably know exactly what situation we're talking about. And I think for a lot of people, these are big situations. This is not just a little thing. But like I've been saying, like this time in everybody's existence is a huge one. Like this is all destined events coming up right now to shift us into a higher place of being, a higher dimension, higher vibrations. And that stuff that's holding us back is really getting broken down by the universe now. So the best thing you can do for yourself is in the advice cards to focus first on self-love. Like self-love and love came out together. So it's almost like one and the same. If you want to have those connections with people, those really authentic connections with others, and have that blissful existence of the Ten of Cups that's showing up in the middle of the tarot reading, it starts with self-love. Once you believe you deserve that, once you understand that that's possible, then it will be. Right now, it's almost like you're holding on to what is because it seems like a dream. And it is a dream. It's a dream come true. It's wish fulfillment. It's on the way, but you've got to let go of this old stuff. You've got to let go of the things that are not serving you and are really just not living up to that fulfillment. And you can have that. You just have to make that move. You have to make that change. And that is what your lesson in this lifetime is. It's not like you just keep getting screwed over and over again. It's like this keeps coming up because you need to make the choice. You need to be the actor in your own play. No one's going to do it for you. No one's coming in to save you. You need to do it. And that brings up procrastination, which is another one of the oracle cards that came out as the advice. Stop with the procrastinating. That is what is holding you back. You know what needs to be done. I know what needs to be done in my life. But it is very hard to take that leap to move forward and potentially and definitely leave behind the things that aren't working, because that might be all that you know. And two cards came out together next to procrastination, and one is hole in the soul and the other is family and tribe, and it actually came out with hole in the soul and it came out reversed, so I left it reversed. And to me, this really points to us, like, once and for all, leaving our family trauma behind. It's like you learned as a child to fill some role, like you saw the needs that were happening, because as a child you were extremely sensitive to the energy around you and to the emotions around you, and it's almost like you learned to try to take care of everybody, and you learned to place your value in playing that role. But that role was false. It wasn't based on you. It was based upon trying to fix the lives of everybody around you, right? Like, it's a kind of codependency, or it is codependency. And you're now at this point in your life where you really need to grasp onto your authentic self, your higher self, who you really are. And you're not this person who basically runs around trying to save everyone. You are you. And the way you're going to fix that is through filling that emptiness with self-love. Nothing else is going to fill that emptiness. No other person, no other situation, no amount of money, no amount of good works that you do for other people is going to fill that hole. And that is hard for people to hear, because we're taught at some point that doing for others is what makes you happy. And it does. But the first thing you have to do is fill your own cup, is love yourself. Love yourself enough to be a sovereign being, to not be chained by or controlled by this need to serve others. And serving others is amazing. But again, love yourself first, and then all the other love follows. So you fill that hole, and then you begin to serve others from a place of groundedness and from a place of self-love, instead of a place of needing that to make yourself feel like you're valuable. A lot of us are doing that. A lot of us grew up that way, myself included. So right now we're being asked to address that emptiness, because that emptiness has been with us probably for a number of lifetimes, but definitely since we were children, and we were trying to fill this role in our family, trying to be the friend, let's say, be the friend to our mother who also felt abandoned, or be the caretaker of the family, because in my case, be the caretaker of the family because a terrible or difficult situation had occurred. For others, it was care for an alcoholic parent. Be the person who was responsible when you were really the child, and the parent was the one who was slowly killing themselves and not taking responsibility. For others, it's being the other adult in the home. If you grew up in a single parent household and, situations just made it so that you had to support your single mother or father. These are just things that happen in life, and they are what they are. They are part of our growth, and they're part of our experience. But they cause conflict as we move forward, and it's time now in our development to release those karmic bonds, to release those karmic lessons to the universe, so that we can learn true fulfillment, what true self-love is, what true love is. And the longer we procrastinate, the closer we get to the point where the universe has had enough of us and is just going to make it happen. But when the universe does that, a lot of times it is uncomfortable, it is sudden, it is can be traumatic. So I'm not telling you you're going to have a traumatic event necessarily, but I'm just saying that, like, it's going to be easier if you make the choice. And if you don't make the choice, the universe is going to make the choice for you, because you're here to move forward. We're here to shed those lower vibrational kinds of relationships and kinds of interactions with other people and ourselves. It's all about love, folks. It's all about self-love. And that's not selfish. That's understanding the divinity and the deservingness of yourself to receive the love that the universe has to offer you. It's all lined up. Like, your perfect bliss is lined up. All you need to do is make the choice to release the conflict and to stop procrastinating and to stop wallowing in your past. We all do it. It's not about you necessarily. This is what we're going through as a collective to move us to a higher level. So in the end, while this sounds like a little bit of an ominous message, it's actually exactly what we need to hear right now, because it's waiting for us. We need to make that conscious choice. We are the conscious creators of our reality. Not making that choice is just going to hold us in this place of lower density vibration. Okay. Let me know your thoughts on that. That's the clear message coming through for today. And I think it's a good one. I believe in you guys. You can do this. I can do this. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.